Hello everyone who's decided to watch this video. This is a walkthrough of the new background feature in Exhale version 2.2. If you're familiar with custom backgrounds and WordPress, you probably know you can generally add a background color and perhaps a background image. In Exhale, you can actually add a color, image, or a background pattern. And you can do this for every major section of the page, such as your header section, your content, footer, and a couple of other places. I'm going to show you just a basic background on the content section. And so we go in the WordPress customizer, we go to the theme content section, and from there we can locate the background subsection. All right, so to start with, you have a background color. Let's just say we want a dark blue, and you can of course change your text colors and so on. And below the background color, we have a background type option. And you'll see an image and a pattern option. So the first thing, let's click on image and let's choose a story background, space background. That's kind of neat. And you could change change the repeating pattern horizontally. It's kind of hard to see. There you go. It's just like any other background option you're probably familiar with. I'm not going to get into that too much. So let's remove the image and let's look at the pattern option. Now, what the pattern background type does, it uses an SVG file, and which is similar to a regular image, slightly different if you're not familiar with it. And these are just patterns that you can choose. The theme comes with around 80, I think it's 87 patterns. So let's click on one called Endless Clouds. And it will kind of have a blue and gray going there. So let's change the foreground color to a light blue, lighter blue. Make it stand out a little more. And you can also change the opacity of the foreground to make it lighter or make it darker. And like I said, there are just a lot of different pattern options. There's a heavy rain and morphing diamonds. There's just lots you can do. Tiny checkers, stripes. Some of these are kind of whimsical, but you can also do some things a little bit more professionally. Hey, if you like food, go for that. Let's choose one of my favorite, the bathroom floor. And you can change how the background scrolls. By default, it's just to a normal scroll. It scrolls with the page. You can change it to fixed, so it stays in place. You can change the background size to cover, which probably is not a good idea there. You can repeat horizontally, and you say just repeats across the top of the page. You can actually make some kind of nice borders with some of these backgrounds by using that option. I was trying to think of one that was, say, the Charlie Brown. Puts a little border up top. You might want to make it more visible. So kind of neat. You can change the position. Say we want it on the left and we want it repeated vertically. And there you have it repeated vertically. You can do a lot with it. And you just have fun. Bubbles. Like I said, you could do this on the there's an on the header. There's an option for the background. You can put a background on the global, which would just be the body elements. There's an option for the background footer background. If you go down here, and you can also change the footer sidebar background. And that'll give you a lot to play with in terms of design. And just have fun with it. And I hope you enjoy version 2.2. Thanks for watching.